All right, today we're going to crack open the playbook for the modern jeweler. We're diving into a system designed to tame that beautiful chaos of the jewelry business and put you, the owner, right back in the driver's seat. Let's jump in. Look, if you're a jeweler, you know this isn't some abstract question. It's your Monday morning, it's your Saturday afternoon. You're juggling everything. Tiny rings, heavy necklaces, your artisans, your sales counter. Every single piece, every single gram has to be accounted for. It's a huge, and let's be honest, a really stressful challenge. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to break down how a specialized system,
JewellPlus,
tackles this complexity head-on. The goal? To give you, the owner, total control and, frankly, some well-deserved peace of mind. Okay, first things first. Control doesn't start when the stock arrives. No, it starts way before that. It begins with setting up your digital fortress. Think of the system as a perfect digital twin of your actual physical business. You start with the basics, your firm details, your branches. But here's the really clever part, setting up these counters. Now, these aren't just labels. They are secure digital locations that mirror your real world. You've got the strong room, the barcoding counter, the sales floor. And why does this matter? Because from this second on, every single item has a secure, traceable home inside the system. Now, here's what's really, really cool about this setup. One of the very first things you do is you engage a lock, but it's not on a door, it's a lock on your data's history. And this slide just lays it all out. On the left, you've got potential chaos. Anybody could, in theory, go back and change an old entry, and that's a recipe for fraud and just messy, unreliable records. But on the right, with that data security lock on, your history is locked down tight. The past is sealed. Your records are 100% reliable. The only person who can grant an exception is you, the owner. That's not just a feature, that is genuine peace of mind. So, we've built our digital fortress. Now, let's actually follow the journey of the jewelry itself. This is where that secure foundation really starts to pay off, as we track the whole life cycle of your stock, from the second it hits the vault to when it's sparkling in the display case. The whole journey is mapped out with crystal clarity. It all starts with a purchase, which gets logged straight into your digital strong room. From there, maybe some raw metal is issued to a craftsman, an artisan, or karigar to work their magic. Once that beautiful finished piece comes back, it moves to the barcode counter to get tagged up for the showroom. See? Every single step is accounted for. And this is where that digital twin idea really comes to life. Let's say 100 grams of raw ornament becomes 10 finished chains. The system's internal stock transfer feature documents that transformation perfectly. You can pull up a report right now and see the exact running balance of metal with every single one of your artisans. There are no black holes in your inventory. Nothing just disappears. Okay, let's talk about a classic headache. We've all been there. The making charges for a certain style of chain go up. Does that mean you have to go find every single one of those chains in your store and physically update the price tag? Ugh. Nope, absolutely not. And this right here, this is a total game changer. It's called the Making Category Master. You just group similar items together. Then you change the rate in that one central master file and poof, every single barcode connected to it, whether it's 10 or 10,000, updates its price instantly. Just think about that. What used to take hours, maybe even days of mind-numbing work is now done in seconds. The jewelry has made its journey. Now for the moment of truth, the sale. This is where you need two things to happen at once: speed for the customer and absolute control for the business. Picture this. A salesperson is on the floor with a customer, creates an estimate on a tablet, and it spits out a simple card number. The customer takes that little number to the cashier types in just that one number, and boom, the entire bill is right there, ready to go. It's incredibly fast, and it completely eliminates any chance of a typo or re-entry error. But what about security? Okay, let's play this out. A customer asks for a really big discount, and your cashier tries to key it in. One that's way above the limit you've set. The system just stops it, cold. And at that exact moment, an OTP, a one-time password, is sent directly to your phone as the owner. You have the final say. You can approve or deny that discount from anywhere in real time. That's not just a notification, people. That is your ultimate veto power over your profit margins. A great jewelry business isn't just about single sales, right? It's about building relationships, building loyalty. So let's see how the system handles those more complex, long-term customer interactions. Take special orders, for instance. The whole process is completely seamless. You can take a customer's old gold as a weight deposit, and the system tracks the job status every step of the way. You can even zap the order details directly to your artisan through WhatsApp. And when the item is finally ready, a barcode is generated automatically, bringing it right back into your secure inventory. It's professional and totally transparent from start to finish. Now let's talk about customer investment schemes, because these are huge for building loyalty. As you can see, you can manage two main types. The first is a simple installment plan, pretty straightforward. But the second one, the weight-based scheme, is really clever. Each payment buys a certain amount of gold at that day's rate, and when the customer is ready to redeem, they get their total accumulated weight, but it's valued at the average rate over the whole time. This protects them from price spikes and builds some incredible trust. And yeah, the system handles all those complicated calculations for you. Okay, so we've tracked the tiny details, and we've managed the sales. But the real magic happens when you zoom out. Let's look at how all this day-to-day data gets turned into actual business intelligence you can use to grow. Here's a number to think about, 200. What if you could instantly see every single item that's been sitting on your shelf, collecting dust for over 200 days, just tying up your capital? With a simple barcode stock balance report, you can. The system flags this dead stock for you, turning a nagging suspicion into hard, actionable data. And finding it is the first step to clearing it out and getting your cash flow moving again. But just finding problems, that's only half the story. The best systems help you plan ahead so those problems don't even happen in the first place. And this is just brilliant. You can set minimum and maximum stock levels for every single category and weight range. Like, I always want between 5 and 10 box chains that are under 5 grams. The system then automatically flags what you're short on and generates a purchase order with one click. No more guesswork, none. You buy exactly what you need right when you need it. So when you boil it all down, the entire system really rests on these 3 powerful pillars. First, you've got total security, locking down your data and your money with features like that OTP approval. Second, you have full traceability, so you know where every single gram is all the time. And finally, you get smart growth, which empowers you to use data, not just a gut feeling, to make the best decisions for your business's future. And that really leaves us with one big question to think about. In today's market, are your most important decisions being driven by precise, real-time data, or are they still based on guesswork? The answer to that could define everything.